Chosen one, this week, heaven will put money in your wallet, will never be empty again. Chosen one, this week is not arriving like any other week. It carries a divine assignment, a financial shift, and a supernatural flow that cannot be explained by logic alone. Heaven has already decided to place resources in your hands, and your wallet will not be the same after this. Where there was lack, there will be overflow. Where there was fear of not having enough, there will be security and abundance. This week, your wallet becomes a sign, not of emptiness, but of provision. It will no longer echo with scarcity. It will carry the weight of blessings designed specifically for you. You have endured seasons when money slipped through your hands like water, when no matter how much you tried to save or build, it seemed like your wallet could not hold what you needed. Those days were not punishment, they were preparation. They taught you wisdom, they refined your perspective, and they sharpened your discipline. But now, chosen one, the season has shifted. Heaven has decided that your wallet will be a testimony. You will experience unexpected deposits, divine alignments, and surprising provisions that prove you are not forgotten. The way provision comes may surprise you. It may arrive through opportunities you never considered, through people who feel prompted to bless you, or through sudden solutions that remove your financial burdens. This is why your heart must stay open, because heaven does not always send provision in the way you expect, but no matter how it arrives, it will arrive. This week carries that promise, and your wallet will reflect the reality of overflow. It will no longer represent lack, it will represent legacy. Before I continue, I want you to pause with me. If these words are stirring something inside you, stay with me until the very end of this message. What is about to be spoken is meant to activate your spirit and your reality. I also invite you to seal this moment with a declaration. Write your warmest wishes in the comments, along with the numbers 99 and 777. These numbers are not just symbols. They carry the vibration of alignment and completion. Subscribe as well, so that you walk this journey of abundance with us. Together, we are declaring that wishes manifest and that heaven's provision flows without interruption. Chosen one, understand this. The reason your wallet will never be empty again is not because of chance, but because of purpose. Heaven equips those it sends, and you have been sent with a mission. Your abundance is not selfish. It is designed so that you can build, give, and expand beyond yourself. When your wallet carries overflow, your impact expands. You are able to help where you were once helpless, to give where you were once in need, to stand as a pillar where you once felt weak. That is why this shift is so important. This week, heaven is aligning your resources with your assignment, ensuring that you lack nothing for what you are called to do. Chosen one, let this truth settle deeply. Scarcity is no longer your identity. Fear of lack no longer belongs to you. Worry about tomorrow's provision is not your story anymore. Your wallet is being transformed from a symbol of survival to a vessel of abundance. From this week forward, you will live with the assurance that heaven sees, heaven provides, and heaven multiplies. By the time this week closes, you will look back and recognize that your story has changed. Your wallet will never be empty again, because you are chosen, and chosen ones are always provided for. Chosen one, as we step further into this message, let us look closely at what it means when heaven places money in your wallet. This is not only about physical currency, it is about flow, about energy, about the constant stream of provision that ensures your life will never return to emptiness again. When heaven chooses to supply you, it does so in ways that surpass human understanding. What looks impossible suddenly becomes possible. What seemed delayed suddenly appears overnight. Your wallet becomes more than a holder of money. It becomes a symbol of alignment. a sign that you are connected to a higher source that never runs dry. One of the clearest ways this will manifest is through opportunities. This week, you will notice doors opening that you did not even knock on. Conversations may lead to offers, connections may appear out of nowhere, and ideas may rise in your spirit that carry financial solutions. Heaven often delivers provision by planting a thought, an idea, or an inspiration that leads to increase. This is why it is so important to stay alert and expectant. Chosen ones cannot afford to live distracted. Pay attention to every whisper, every nudge, every sign, because within them is the key to overflow. Another proof that your wallet will not be empty again is the breaking of cycles. In the past, money may have come into your life only to disappear quickly, leaving you in the same place as before. This is because cycles of scarcity were attached to you, patterns of fear, doubt, or even generational habits that drained your abundance. But chosen one, that cycle is breaking now. This week represents a line being drawn, a moment where you step out of the old pattern and into a new one. From this moment forward, the money that enters your wallet will not slip away. It will multiply. You are stepping into a season where resources remain, grow, and support the future you are building. Chosen one, do not underestimate the power of gratitude in this shift. Heaven responds to a grateful heart. When you show thankfulness for even the smallest increase, you open the door for more. When you honor the flow of provision, you align yourself with its expansion. Gratitude is the magnet that draws abundance into your wallet. This is why your spirit has been trained to appreciate little things, because heaven knew that when greater came, you would carry it with honor. And perhaps the greatest sign of all is the peace that begins to settle in your heart. Where there was once anxiety over bills, over survival, over how to make ends meet, there will now be a calm assurance. That peace is a currency greater than money, and it will anchor you as your wallet begins to overflow. You will no longer chase provision. Provision will find you. You will no longer fear emptiness. Abundance will be your new normal. Chosen one, this week is not the end of struggle only. It is the beginning of a legacy. Your wallet is the first sign, but your destiny is the true harvest. Chosen one, let us go even deeper into this revelation. The truth that heaven is placing money in your wallet this week is not just about temporary relief. It is about a permanent shift in how resources flow into your life. This is not a quick blessing that fades away. It is the establishment of a new order, a new rhythm of abundance that cannot be interrupted. Your wallet is becoming a prophetic symbol. Where emptiness once ruled, fullness now reigns. One of the clearest signs you will notice is the way provision begins to come from unexpected places. The chosen often see resources arrive from avenues they never anticipated. A person you have not spoken to in years may suddenly bless you. A job or project you thought was closed may reopen. A creative idea may spark and generate income almost instantly. These are not random events. They are alignments. Heaven has already assigned resources to meet you where you are, and this week, those assignments are being delivered. Another sign of this shift is the change in your relationship with money. In the past, money may have felt like a source of stress, a weight you carried with worry. But as heaven begins to pour abundance into your life, you will feel a deep sense of peace around finances. Scarcity teaches fear, but abundance teaches trust. You will no longer live in anxiety about what you don't have. You will live in confidence, knowing that provision is always on its way. This peace is a greater gift than the money itself, because it frees your mind and spirit to focus on purpose instead of survival. Chosen one, remember also that your wallet is not just for you. When heaven fills it, it is so that you can fill others. You are being trusted with provision because you are meant to be a channel, not a reservoir. This week, when you see your wallet shift, Ask yourself how you can use this abundance to bless others. It may be small or large, but every act of generosity multiplies what you carry. The chosen are not just blessed, they are called to be a blessing. And the more you flow outward, the more heaven flows inward. Finally, know this: your days of emptiness are behind you. You will look back at the times when your wallet could not carry enough and realize they were only chapters preparing you for this. Those chapters are closed. What begins this week will stretch forward into every season of your life. Your wallet will be a witness, a daily reminder that heaven provides, heaven multiplies, and heaven never fails. Chosen one, take this truth into your spirit. Your wallet is filled, your future is secure, and your provision is unstoppable. You will never walk in emptiness again. Chosen one, as this week continues to unfold, the energy around your finances will begin to shift more noticeably. You may already be sensing a lightness in your spirit, as if a burden you carried for years is slowly lifting. This is no accident. It is the sign of a divine exchange taking place. Where you once carried the fear of lack, you are now stepping into the assurance of provision. Your wallet, which once represented struggle, is transforming into a vessel of promise. And with each passing day of this week, you will see the proof that heaven has placed its hand on your resources. One of the clearest proofs is the way opportunities seem to multiply without effort. Where you once had to push and strive, you will notice doors opening more naturally. The phone call that surprises you, the connection that suddenly comes through, the offer that lands at your feet, these are signals of abundance flowing into your life. The chosen are never left empty, and this week is your confirmation. Watch closely, because even the smallest opportunities will carry great weight. Do not dismiss anything as too small. What looks small in your hands can multiply in the days to come. Another sign is the way your mindset is shifting. Abundance begins in the spirit before it shows in the wallet. You will notice that your thoughts are changing. Instead of "I don't have enough," you will begin to think, "I always have what I need." That mental shift is not just positive thinking, it is a spiritual recalibration. When heaven aligns with your life, lack no longer feels natural. Scarcity no longer feels like your truth. And this new way of thinking becomes a magnet, drawing more provision into your reality. Your wallet is simply catching up with what your mind and spirit already know. Chosen one, this week will also remind you that your wealth is not only for survival, but for impact. Your wallet is being filled so that you can fill others. That is why generosity is part of your calling. Each time you give, you are proving that fear of lack no longer controls you. Each time you bless someone else, you are activating a cycle of return that ensures your wallet will never run dry. Heaven trusts chosen ones with resources because it knows they will not hoard them, they will spread them. That is why your increase is coming now. And lastly, the peace you feel this week is the final confirmation that your wallet will never be empty again. When heaven speaks provision, it also speaks rest. You will not live exhausted from chasing money. You will not live afraid of losing what you gain. You will not live in constant anxiety about tomorrow. Instead, you will carry the calm assurance that everything you need will always arrive on time. Your wallet is becoming the symbol of that promise, a daily reminder that heaven provides, and that provision never ends for the chosen. Chosen one, as we come to the final part of this message, let it be sealed in your heart. This week is the turning point for your finances. The days of staring at an empty wallet, wondering how you will make it through, are behind you. From this point forward, heaven has decreed a flow of provision that cannot be cut off. Every moment of lack has been exchanged for overflow, and your life will testify that chosen ones are never left abandoned. You will notice, as this week closes, that even your perspective on money has shifted forever. No longer will you see money as something that controls you, something that slips through your hands like sand. Instead, you will see it as a servant, a tool, a resource entrusted to you for purpose. Your wallet will never be empty again, not because of luck, but because of divine design. Heaven has aligned your path so that you walk in constant provision. When you need it, it will be there. When you dream bigger, the resources will expand to meet it. Chosen one, take this truth with you. Abundance is your new identity. Fear of scarcity no longer belongs to you. The cycle of never enough is broken. You will sleep in peace knowing your needs are already covered. You will wake in confidence knowing your wallet is filled with more than enough. And you will walk boldly knowing that heaven has marked you for prosperity that never runs dry. But remember, this blessing is not only for you. Your full wallet is a sign, a testimony, a light for others to see. It proves that faith produces fruit, that patience brings harvest, and that destiny never leaves the chosen empty. As you step into this new reality, share the overflow, plant seeds of generosity, and let your story be the encouragement for someone else still waiting for their breakthrough. Chosen one, this week heaven has put money in your wallet, and from this moment onward, it will never be empty again. Walk in this truth, hold it close, and let it guide your every decision. Abundance is not coming, it is already here. This week has changed your story forever. Chosen one, even though the word has already been declared that your wallet will never be empty again, there is still more depth to this revelation. Part of heaven's blessing is not just to provide you with money, but to rewire how you live with abundance so that it becomes permanent. Provision is not meant to come in waves that leave you full one day and empty the next. This week has unlocked something continuous, a steady flow, like a river that refuses to dry up. Your wallet is no longer a container of survival, but a symbol of overflow that replenishes itself again and again. Think about the seasons you walked through when lack seemed like your normal state. Those moments shaped you to value what you now receive. Heaven allowed you to experience emptiness so that when fullness came, you would never take it for granted. That contrast was preparation. Now, as heaven pours into your wallet, you will not only see increase, but you will hold it with wisdom. Money will no longer slip through your fingers. The same lessons that once hurt you will now protect you, guiding you into a season of stability. Chosen one, another proof that your wallet will never be empty again is the way you will begin to notice multiplication. What you put your hands on will stretch further than expected. Small investments will produce bigger results. Efforts that once yielded little will suddenly produce much. This multiplication is a sign that heaven's breath is on your resources. You are not just receiving enough to survive, you are being trusted with overflow that multiplies itself. That is why your financial story is shifting so radically this week. Also, pay attention to the peace that now surrounds you. When heaven takes over provision, worry about money begins to dissolve. This peace is a currency on its own, one that steadies your heart and clears your vision. You will not fear bills, unexpected costs, or future needs, because you know they are already covered. And in that confidence, you will dream bigger, plan bolder, and act with faith, because you know heaven has made your wallet a place of continuous supply. Finally, chosen one, remember that your abundance is not only for you. Your wallet is full because you are called to impact others. You will bless family, help those in need, and plant seeds into the future. This week marks the end of cycles of lack, but it also marks the beginning of a new identity. You are a carrier of provision, a vessel of generosity, and a living testimony that heaven provides. Your wallet is full, your spirit is steady, and your purpose is funded. From this point forward, emptiness is no longer your story. Abundance is. Chosen one, the closing chapter that anchors everything spoken into your spirit. This week has carried a divine declaration over your life. Your wallet will never be empty again. You have walked through the signs, felt the shift, and embraced the truth. Now, it is time to carry it as your new identity, not just for a week, but for the rest of your life. Every moment of lack you endured was a lesson, every empty season was a test, and every tear was a seed. Those seeds have now grown into harvest. What once looked like a cycle of scarcity has been broken. In its place is a cycle of multiplication, of increase, of constant supply. Your wallet is no longer a symbol of struggle, it is a reminder of heaven's provision. Each time you see it, you will know that your story has changed, that you live in a flow of abundance that cannot be stopped. Chosen one, carry this with courage. No longer live as though emptiness is waiting for you around the corner. Live as though abundance is your new atmosphere. Live as though generosity is your natural response. Live as though every step you take is funded by divine design. Because it is. What began this week is not temporary. It is eternal. Your wallet is the first proof, but your destiny is the greater reward. And when others ask how you continue to thrive, when they wonder why you no longer fear lack, you will be able to say, I am chosen, I am provided for, my wallet will never be empty again. That testimony will not only strengthen you, it will awaken faith in those who hear it. You will become the evidence that heaven provides for its own. Chosen one, take this truth into tomorrow, into the weeks, into the years ahead. Your wallet is full, your future is secure, and your purpose is funded. This is the closing word, the final seal. You will never return to the days of emptiness because heaven has declared your abundance permanent. Walk in it boldly, live in it freely, and let your life shine as the undeniable proof that the chosen are never forsaken. Chosen one, we can still go further, because your story of abundance is not a single chapter, it is an ongoing testimony. Part 8 is about the continuation of what heaven began this week, ensuring that you fully understand this truth. Your wallet will never again return to emptiness because your destiny has shifted permanently. From now on, every day that passes will carry evidence of this change. You will start to notice small but consistent signs that confirm the cycle of scarcity is broken. It may be a simple bill paid with unexpected ease, a sudden discount that saves you money, or a surprise increase in your income. Each of these moments is not random. They are reminders that you are under a flow of divine provision. When heaven opens a stream, it doesn't close with the week. It continues endlessly, watering every part of your life. Chosen one, this is also the season where your mindset about wealth must expand. It is no longer about enough to survive. It is about more than enough to live, give, and build. You are being called into stewardship, where resources are not just for your comfort, but for your calling. Your wallet is a tool for your purpose. When it is full, you can step into opportunities, invest in visions, and lift others who are struggling. Your abundance has an assignment, and as you embrace this, you will see even greater increase. Another truth about this continuation is protection. In the past, money seemed to leave as quickly as it arrived. Unexpected expenses, losses, or mistakes drained your wallet. But chosen one, when heaven fills, heaven also protects. From this point forward, what enters your hands will be shielded. What you earn will multiply. What you build will last. This protection is part of the reason your wallet will never be empty again, because the same force that provides also preserves. And finally, chosen one, let part 8 be a vision for your future. See yourself not as someone who once lived in lack, but as someone who now carries generational abundance. The blessings you receive this week are not the end. They are the seed. That seed will grow into opportunities that outlive you, into legacies that your family and community will benefit from. Your wallet is the beginning, but your destiny is the true harvest. Chosen one, step boldly into this next chapter. The emptiness you once feared is gone forever, replaced by a flow of abundance that will never stop. Chosen one, the unfolding of abundance that doesn't just cover a week or a season, but stretches into a lifestyle. By now, the declaration is clear. Your wallet will never be empty again. But what this really means is that you are stepping into a rhythm where provision becomes natural, where overflow is expected, and where lack no longer has a place in your identity. This stage is about integration. It is one thing to receive provision, it is another to live inside abundance daily. You are being called to integrate wealth into your spirit, your habits, and your vision. This means your decisions will start reflecting the truth that you are no longer a person of scarcity. You will plan with confidence, give with joy, and walk into opportunities without fear. Abundance is no longer a visitor. It is your permanent companion. Chosen one, you will begin to see financial favor come through patterns of consistency. Income streams that once felt small will stabilize and grow. Seeds you planted in the past will begin to produce harvest. The timing will feel almost too precise, like answers arriving the very moment you need them. This is the evidence of heaven's order over your finances. You are walking under an open flow, and this flow will not shut. Another layer of this shift is multiplication through impact. Your wallet being full is not just about personal comfort. It is about equipping you to be a blessing. The resources you carry will empower others, fund dreams, and create opportunities where there was once nothing. You are stepping into the identity of a provider, a pillar, a source of inspiration. The chosen are never just receivers, they are channels. And your full wallet is proof that you are now stepping into that role. Finally, Chosen One, Part 9 is about vision beyond yourself. Heaven is not only filling your wallet for today, it is laying foundations for tomorrow. The abundance you receive now is preparing you for projects bigger than you, for legacies that will outlive you, for generational blessings that flow from your name. Your wallet is the starting point, but your destiny is the continuation. This week opened the door, but the walk through that door is just beginning. You will never see emptiness again, because your path has been rewritten in the ink of abundance. Heavenly Father, I thank you for the shift that has been declared over my life. I step into this week with faith, believing that my wallet will never be empty again. I release every fear of lack, every memory of scarcity, and I welcome your divine provision into my hands. Let unexpected doors open, let opportunities flow, and let resources align with my purpose. Protect what enters my wallet, multiply what I carry, and make me a channel of blessing to others. I declare that my future is funded, my spirit is at peace, and my path is overflowing with abundance. Today I seal this truth. I am chosen, I am provided for, and I will never walk in emptiness again. Amen.